I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around.
I feel like I don't know him.
Mommy, will you always love me? No matter what I do?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Tatumeister here, back with another movie review. And this one's gonna be fun. It's called The Prodigy. So, at first I wasn't that excited for this movie, and I kind of was. The trailers looked interesting. But what really got me into the theater was the fact that Child's Play, the first trailer for it, was played before the movie. And my gosh, that was worth it. The Child's Play trailer was great, and I'm probably going to watch it again tomorrow. It's freaking great. It's got me hyped for that movie. It's going to be a great remake. But let's talk about the movie itself. So, The Prodigy. It's directed by... Hold on. It's directed by Nicholas McCarthy, who's directed a couple smaller movies. A couple notably being... let's go down. The Pact, At Devil's Door, and The Prodigy, of course, which is this one. So, he's not well known for much, but hey, this was a pretty good movie. How did I? Is it amazing? No. Is it the best horror movie of the year? Definitely not. I mean, granted, the year just started, but definitely a good time in the movie theater. It's very unexpected. Now, towards the end of the video, I will get into some spoilers, guys. Just a couple. If you don't want to get into spoilers, please don't watch the rest of the review. I'm telling you, just warning you now. So, yeah. Prodigy was definitely interesting, to say the least. This wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. The trailers made it look like it was going to be this super scary movie, but it really wasn't more of a thriller than a horror. I mean, it was horror, but really it wasn't as scary as I thought. And I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because this isn't really a type of movie that would work with a lot of horror. So, it was really good. Basically, the plot of the movie is this guy, like, took over, like, this, it's basically a reincarnation idea. Like, this guy, this serial killer guy who chopped off girls' hands, he basically, like, died, but then this guy was born, this kid, the main character, was, or the villain, whatever you want to call him, Prodigy. Basically, the villain that died, his soul went into this kid, and they share a body. So that's the plot of the movie. But, yeah, so that's what The Prodigy is about. Basically, the guy, the serial killer, wants revenge on this girl that got him killed. That's why he takes control of this kid. So that's the plot of the movie. I know I said that already, but... So yeah, Taylor Schilling, who's from Orange is the New Black, who plays the main character Orange is the New Black, plays the main mom in this movie. And she does a really good job. Her acting skills are great. I love Taylor Schilling. And she did a really good job. But, I mean, I'm going to get into some negatives here, because this movie is definitely not the perfect horror movie. It's definitely got some corny-ass, predictable stuff, and I'm going to get into. But, yeah, basically, yeah, the dad is a little like, oh my gosh, there's nothing wrong with him, but then he realizes, like, there's one part where the kid kills the dog, and that was crazy. That was kind of predictable, though. I was like, okay, I already know the dog's in there. Like, that's my main negatives of the movie. A lot of the stuff in this movie is pretty predictable. Like, you kind of know the dog's gonna die. You kind of know that the bad guy wants revenge on the girl. It was the kind of predictable stuff that I was like, okay, well. And there was another thing about the movie that bugged me, where, like, there's a part where this, I guess, the mom, because she has to get her son back, the only way to get the son back from the villain that took control of his body is she has to kill the girl that got away from the villain. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't you just let the kid kill her? Like, the kid's killed a dog already. She's almost killed the dad. Spoiler, yeah. The dad almost dies. He stabs the dad in the neck, and while they're driving away to the mental institution, and he almost dies. And I'm like, why don't you just let the kid kill the freaking, the girl? Like, it would be easy, because think about it. The girl if a kid kills someone, then it's not as bad as if you were to kill someone. You go to jail. But if a kid does it, he just either goes to mental institution, or he doesn't get in trouble, because he's a kid. So just let him do it. He's already killed a dog and almost killed the dad, so just let him kill them. I mean, really, why do you gotta put yourself through that, try to kill the lady? I get it was done for suspense, but I'm like, why don't you just let the kid do it? It makes no sense. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess because she wanted to make sure in case, I don't know, but Anyway, so the movie is actually really good. There's this doctor in there that's like, oh, the reincarnation, this guy, this one kid, blah, blah, blah. Some great dialogue in here. It was pretty cool. I don't think the writing was that great, but some of the dialogue was pretty good. And, but I think the best part about this movie is the ending. The ending is really good. Like, honestly. It's the ending that you were not expecting at all, and it was a good... it wasn't like Glass. This was a better ending than Glass. I know that's saying much, because I love that movie. I think Glass is better. But this movie was really good. The ending was the best part. Like, it was like, wow. This was the most unexpected horror ending ever. Like, what the heck? This was great. Like, the twists in this movie are so good. Like, they're, like, unbelievably good. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but, like, I'm going to give you one hint. The villain does win in this movie. He does. He's one step ahead of the heroes the entire movie. He's one step ahead of them. It's unbelievable. It's like, this guy is like Hannibal. Like, he cannot be stopped. He just took over the kid's body. Like, legit. He won. He didn't, the villain, this is unlikely for a horror movie because in most horror movies, the villain loses. But not in this one. He actually won. It's like, what? He won. Like, this is crazy. I don't know, but that's what the best part of the movie was the ending, because it was like, wow, that was unexpected. But most of my negatives were that it was pretty predictable at points, and it definitely isn't award-winning. I mean, it's definitely a forgettable movie at points, and it does get boring at points. But does it keep you interested at points, too? I mean, some of the actors were not as good as I was hoping. I mean, Taylor Schilling did great, but the dad actor, I feel like anybody could have played the dad actor. It was kind of like, okay, well... He's just a normal dad that gets pissed at points. I mean, he was good at acting, but I don't know. And then some of the directing choices are a little weird. I did like some of the directing choices, but some of them weren't as good as I hoped. Like, it was kind of boring at points, but it was also really good at points, so I don't know. And like I said, mostly it's just predictability and plot holes. Like, there's one plot hole in the movie where basically, like, she has to put the kid to sleep because he doesn't want her to, you know, the bad guy to awaken and take control of his body, so he has to put her to sleep. But, of course, it's revealed later, spoiler, that he's actually been in control the whole time. And so I'm thinking to myself, wait, then why the heck did he take the medicine to go to sleep? Couldn't he just put a knife into her and just been like, yeah, I'll take me to her right now, or I'll kill her right now? I mean, what was the point of you taking the medicine, dude? Like, couldn't you just done that? I don't know. I guess you wanted to go along, make her think, I don't know. That was one little plot hole thing I had a problem with, but the movie was pretty solid. It was pretty solid. It definitely has sequel potential. So, now for my rating. This doesn't get an 8. Definitely not. It's not that good. But I give it like a 7.3. It's really good. It's really good. But I wouldn't put it like It or Insidious or any of those. Or Conjuring or any of those movies. No, it's not as good as those. But I give it a 7.3. Is it bad? No. But it is predictable at points. And you're going to get a little annoyed by the predictability and some of the plot holes. But it is really good. It's a really good time for the movies. I had a good time. And you definitely guys should check it out. Mainly for the Child's Play trailer. The Child's Play trailer made up for everything. The Child's Play trailer was great. Hallelujah for that. That was cool. I'm super hyped for that movie. I'm going to go see Child's Play in the theater. Heck yeah. That's a remake I'm excited for. Thank you all for watching. And Tatum Meister is signing out.
Candy paint with the white on top. Lambo doors or the woo up drop. If you busy plotting on what I got, kick in your door.